So hello, Dylan, and welcome to EzHire Hangouts. So today we have Dylan here. He is a degreed accountant who has spent the last 4 years working in the cannabis industry, building infrastructure in the accounting, finance, operations functions for a vertical MSO. So Dylan is the managing partner for Almanac Partners, a consulting group of cannabis industry professionals serving clients' needs from application writing to revenue operation. Dylan resides in Massachusetts and is grateful to be building the cannabis industry alongside the many skilled and hardworking individuals in the space. And welcome. So happy to have you here, Dylan.
Thanks for having me today. I appreciate you taking the time to have me on the show.
Yeah, so excited to have you here. So we're going to do something fun called rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
So we have 45 seconds on the clock. And did Shakespeare smoke cannabis?
Yes.
Is marijuana a natural herb and has no tar or nicotine or other cancer-causing chemicals?
Correct.
Can marijuana cause your eyebrows to fall off?
Maybe. Yes, I think.
Did George Washington grow hemp?
Yes.
Does marijuana help cure COVID-19?
Yes.
We started using cannabis around 8,000 years ago.
Yes.
Was cannabis the first product ever sold online?
Yes.
Woo! How's that feel?
Great.
Cool. So let's hop into some fun questions. So where do you see the cannabis industry going in the next 5 years?
There's so many things that need to be figured out in between, right? Federal legalization and potential rollout. I think that's still probably at the latter of the 5-year period here that we're talking about. I think market consolidation from a multi-state operator standpoint is going to happen and accelerate throughout the course of 2021 and 2022, as well as brands and consumer packaged good companies starting to get into the space more and really forcing, brand equity and things of that nature in traditional marketing channels, similar to what we see in alcohol. Hopefully we get some relaxed laws here, specifically on the East Coast and Massachusetts, with how we can market and advertise our products.
Cool. All right, let's hop on to a next fun question. What would be a tip that you would give a new business owner in the cannabis industry?
Paying attention to accounting and finance functions as well as 280E, and really making sure that you understand your company's cash position and how to deploy best practices to minimize that tax impact, but also maintain capital expenditures and things of that nature. I think a lot of people believe getting into the cannabis industry is a cash cow, but it's very difficult to be profitable in the space. And making sure you have sound systems as well as the back office infrastructure, which really drives your key KPIs as well as margins and things of that nature from identifying where areas of weakness are. It's definitely a revenue generating function in cannabis because of the amount of money that's being transferred across the table when it comes tax time.
So what's one common myth about your profession that you would like to debunk?
That we're all just dirty hippies, which I think a lot of people probably say with that question. There's a lot of really hardworking people in the industry that have come from other industries or using their knowledge in the cannabis space to build up the infrastructure that we need, as well as progress the narrative that we have here, which is federal legalization. We're all working really hard to make that happen. Even though we compete against each other from a company name perspective, a lot of us are in it for the right reasons and in it to see cannabis be accessible to the hundreds of millions of people around the globe, because we know and believe in the true benefits that we've experienced ourselves.
If you could have dinner with any two people within the cannabis industry or like famous cannabis people, who would those two people be at your dinner table?
I think Seth Rogen would be a great, actor as well as personality to have in the room and comedian. And then if you were to pair him up, I was going to go with Snoop Dogg. Like, you pair him up with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's pretty funny. I think a lot of people forget that, as well as Dogg has a lot of business acumen in the space, Casa Verde and a lot of the investments that they've done. And those two undoubtedly would have a great rapport, I think, as well as a lot of laughs flying across the table. And
all right. Well, how can people find you online or find more information about your business?
www.almanacpartners.com. We have a list of offerings and services, and no one, issue or challenge isn't something that we're willing to entertain, as well as, put ourselves up to the task.
Well, I'm super excited that you were able to take some time and hop on here, and I'm sure that our many followers are as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks so much.